up, everybody? This your boy Mar J, and welcome back to another episode of Everybody's Talking About It, the show where we talk about everything that everybody's talking about. What's up? What's up, y'all? So, I mean, there's some familiar faces. I don't even really got to introduce y'all, but just in case y'all don't remember, you know Jazz over there on the end, Brianna's back, Terry's back, and then we're riding you on the end. And today, guess what we talking about? What ifs?
What if what?
Right. So here's the thing. I came up with this really, really creative idea to, when we start from the beginning. Remember like when we were younger and people would be like, what if you picked up $1 million? Or what if you found $1 million or somebody gave us? And we would have the most childish answers that we would have, like, I'm going to buy a mansion, I'm going to buy me a Lamborghini. Nowadays, as adults, we know what we would do with $1 million. So that's what this is now. It's like a personality test, even for y'all out there that want to try this at home. It's like showing who we are personally and how we've grown, what our answers may have been, even thinking about who we may have been back then and what we would have said, and just what our answers will be now. So now, because I know everybody has a habit of taking their time to like slowly read their own, so what we're going to do is we're going to make this interesting. Rodney, you'll read for Terry, Terry, you'll read for me, I'll read for Riri, you read for Jazz, Jazz, you'll read for Rodney. So we can keep going on, and we'll have small discussions about either one. We're going to keep it short so we can go ahead and get through these interesting ones so we can play with y'all out there, all right?
Okay.
That's what we got. Rodney, go ahead and start. See what Terry.
So this is for
Shake it up. Shake it up. See what
Pick
we
your
got.
own.
So, okay, and he's gonna read the
And I'll
question to
read it
me
for
and
you.
I answer.
No peeking.
Don't feed you.
Alright, she trolling.
Alright.
Alright, Terry. Alright.
Very
Lengthy. Alright, Terry, what if you could watch a movie about everything that happened in your life until now? Would you enjoy it?
I would run out of popcorn. Where's the rest of the popcorn?
I would run out of popcorn.
No, I definitely would thoroughly enjoy. Like, I always want to, like, I don't know, see my life from another, like, point of view anywhere, or just sit back and just, like, I don't know, see it from somebody else's perspective. So, yes, I would definitely. Would you watch my movie?
I would.
Oh,
Just
yeah, I
to
would
like
watch
get
that.
up in it too. Like all the shit I might not know. Because I know a hell of a lot, but I know some shit I don't know.
Chappelle's.
Oh.
Oh, that was a good one. I like that one.
I do too.
So,
All right, here you go. I'm gonna take a.
okay.
I'm gonna just pick the first one out.
What if you could talk to animals? What would you say or ask?
He does already.
Shut up.
You should see the cat.
That's a good question. I would actually ask like, how does it feel? Like, how does it feel to be you? Like, honestly, like, how are you bored? Is it any like?
Yeah,
what's
like,
your
is it
excitement
bored?
in your life? Like, what's your reason to get up? You know, what's your get up? Did you ever feel some type of way that you were snatched away from your parents? Like,
Oh,
That's what I always
yeah.
wonder. I feel bad about
because they're almost like slavery. Like, it's almost like slavery. They're instantly snatched away from your parents and given to somebody else, or you know, in the street, or whatever, or to the SPCA. You know, so whatever. So that's how I always want to know.
Samesies.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is-
Win that it. Let's see.
Lord.
What if you could talk to a deceased loved one more time? Who would it be, and what would you say?
You know that's weird because I picked that out when I was sitting over there like on the side and I was like, I would pick this card out of all of them. And then you
Oh,
picked it
yeah.
again.
Wow.
Like that. Look at God. Okay, I would definitely talk to my grandma. Like I miss her. I still cry to this day and it's almost 6 years since she passed away. And it was like the last thing she asked me when I went to go visit her the day before she died, she was like, when you gonna get a man? When you having kids? I said, really? Like that's the last thing. Like when I thought about it, I'm like, damn, that's really the last thing she said. So I guess that's maybe I need to pop some babies out or something.
You see that? You hear that, Grandma Flo? Rihanna, she get right.
Slowly
Yeah,
but
that's
surely,
right.
she's coming along.
Well, we miss you. We miss you.
I do.
I miss her too. She was a good time.
She was a whole mess. Oh wait, no. I'm about to pick it for you.
No,
I'm
she-
closing my eyes.
Oh.
Go ahead, you pick it, and then I read it. Okay. Oh, look, it's good. What if you could talk to your teenage self? What would your teenage self say to you?
Woo!
Say to my teenage self.
What would your teenage self say to you?
Oh,
To
my
you
teenage
now.
to me now.
Mhm. If y'all was busting it up.
Girl, look out for that debt.
For real,
It ain't
for
no
real.
joke.
It's no joke as an
You
adult, for
think
real.
about
my
That's
teenage
right.
self would call me boring. He would be like, if you don't get your ass up, it is only 10 o'clock. Why is you in the damn bed? Get up! 30. Make it. You want to make it,
When
bro.
you
That's
hit
what,
30, everything is just like
it's a difference. It's a difference.
Who you tell?
Who this for?
Um,
Oh, Jazz got to pick for
Yeah,
I mean,
for
Rodney
You
got
want
to
to
pick.
get out of
Yeah.
this slide.
Pick it and then.
Throw it across the table.
Toss it over.
Yeah, throw it across the joint.
Okay, what if you dropped everything to pursue your dreams?
Ooh. Could we just kind of like talk about that?
You did.
I ain't gonna lie, like, I envy the people who, like, stepped out on faith, like, nope, quitting my job, I'm quitting everything, and I'm just gonna be a business owner or go into the arts full time. I'm scared. So what if I did it? Man, God would have to talk to me every day, because I'm used to getting up, going to work. Like, I hate going to work, but that's my bread and butter. So I'd be scared. But I would have to, like, get the strength from somewhere to just, like, keep pushing like this. I always grew up being told, like, if God brought you to it, he'll bring you through it. So if I'm here, then there's nowhere else to go but up. So
I agree.
I heard something about that before. It was interesting. They were like, you know, what would your plan be? You know, be
Yeah.
if this didn't fall through. And it was like the reason why people don't really go for their dreams is because they automatically think they have to have a plan B. If you don't have in your mind, like, if I fail, my plan B is this, like, your plan A, you gonna go hard.
That's
hard,
very
Like,
true.
it has to
True.
work.
Like,
there's
it
no
got
plan
to
B.
because
There
it
is
has
no
no
plan
plan
B.
B.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, I forget where I heard it.
Wow,
I
that
think
is-
I heard
and
it.
that's-
If not, then
Watch
you're
it.
automatically gonna go to plan B.
Yeah,
You're
like,
gonna
oh,
skip
man, I
plan
can
A.
or on the
you know.
show, that one episode you had, I forget the specific episode where you was talking about your plan A and your plan
And
B.
be living in your plan B and living in your plan C, and it's hard
I'm
because
living in
we
plan
always do fall. Like we always feel like we gotta fall on our backup plan. Like this is not working out, so I'll put that to the side and try it again later. That's how I felt about this. I kept putting it off for 3 years, and it was like, what am I waiting on? Like, why
Really?
am I doing this? And 3 years.
Oh, that long?
3 years. I was playing with this idea for 3 whole years, and look what happens.
Right.
And look how many people supported and became a part of the ride. And you're
Absolutely.
like, wow, like all this time,
Absolutely.
you should have just tried. Just at least try and see where you was gonna go. But I'm glad I waited because there's a time and a place for everything. Because
It
the
is.
person I am now can handle this. The
Yeah.
person I was 3 years ago
You're
wouldn't
not-
be able to
yeah,
take this on.
Absolutely.
So it always is a time and place for everything.
Look
Yeah.
at God.
Yeah.
Look at God.
Are we playing a game?
Yeah,
I like this
keep going. This is
game.
gonna be fun. This is what
Show
our
what
episode is
happens.
So
about.
we started
Because
in
we're
from
gonna
the
find out who
beginning.
we are. Yeah.
What?
Or you
pick-
pick.
Pick, no, you
pick
pick
it.
yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
And that was a new rule y'all
And
had,
I
but
agree.
okay, he started that one.
I don't know what I did. All right. All right. So Terry, tell me, what if you had only 24 hours to live? What would you do? This is.
Okay,
24
man.
hours to live. I'm rounding up my. Say no. 24 hours to live. I don't know. I guess I just do like all my favorite stuff. Be with all my favorite people. I always live like YOLO anyway. So
Yeah.
cliche to say, but I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't really have nothing holding me back. Like I like to have fun and have a good time. Like I enjoy good vibes and energy. So like with my last 24 hours, I would just want it to be like the best like ever, just really enjoyable. Like
And
You
shout
know
out
what
to
I'm saying?
Janae Aiko. She put out this song called Party For Me. Like, that song just takes me to who I am. Like, it just literally say party hard for me when I'm going. Like, you know, and even in the lyrics when she just be like, you can come too even if you ain't know me. Like, that's just some, like, round up all the homies. Like, that's just who I am. As a party, like, bring everybody. Because that's how you got it. I want to go out how I live. You know, having a good time. I hate, not saying that you got to think about it in a sad way, because death sometimes can be sad, but it comes to that part where you have to celebrate life. That's why we have to live it in order to celebrate it,
right.
you know, later.
That was
Yeah.
a good question. I like that.
I like that one too. Who this one for? Oh, I'm picking for me.
Oh, all right.
Mix it up. I want it because I need, y'all getting deep one.
What if you woke up with a dead stranger next to you?
Oh no.
Yeah, what was he thinking?
What?
That's
How
a
that
movie.
happen?
That's some movie
What
stuff.
if you woke up with a dead stranger next to you?
I would piss
I
on
ain't
myself.
First of all, a
I'm out.
stranger, but then
I'm
a
out.
dead
First
one.
of all, you better think like, did you do that? Did you kill
That's the
him?
first thing I would think.
I know I can.
That was the first thing I would think. What happened and how did this happen? Well, another thing I would think, well, who planted that there and why would they go after me? Like, and it depends on how they, and it also depends on how they were dead. Because if we hooked up and you happen to have like a heart attack in your sleep or something, that's something.
Oh,
But if you woke up and you was all chopped up and all that, I'm like,
That's the
whoa.
first thing I thought about.
Like, whoa. Like, you know,
Yeah.
so I guess it just depends on the circumstance. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I would be out myself. Seriously.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on the circumstance. Ain't this good? This is good.
That's insane.
What if you bumped your car into another car, but no one saw? Would you leave your name and number?
Hell no, because I did that before. I done knocked off a side view mirror. I done backed up into
Yana.
somebody. No, like,
Y'all heard that?
Listen, no.
Y'all heard that?
Absolutely not. I'm not, no. For what? What I'm gonna leave it for?
I ain't even say
So they
nothing.
can try to charge me?
Right.
Ah!
I'm gonna have to pay for it.
Your insurance gonna go up. all
Absolutely
that.
not. Mm-mm. Next question.
Give it the rating. I'm sorry.
I was gonna change the color.
Come on. Read the thing.
It was the suspense, wasn't
Yes,
it?
no, it
What if you could opt to be born at another time? When would you be born? Ooh, I wanted that one.
Oh, if I could be born at another time. I feel like I can't think of a specific time period, but like, I don't know, when our ancestors were still kings and queens.
Oh, that's a good one.
Like, you know what just popped in my head? Remember the time
Oh,
video.
do you
Like,
remember,
that's
girl? On the phone,
that's
you
not
and
what
me.
I
Body up.
think that would be
Body
so
up.
crazy.
Shut it up.
That would be
I think that would
actually,
be
yeah.
super cool, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
And
be
I'm on
lit.
like the
That would be
80s
decent.
being
That would
boring, but
be
she
good.
took it back.
I was thinking of the 50s, so the people in the 60s and 70s to catch these hands. That's what I was thinking.
yes,
of.
and I was like, you know what? I felt like that was an expected answer, so I was like, let me think of
No,
something.
that
Oh, I
was
like
good.
that.
That was good.
Jazz,
Good
good answer. Good answer. Good answer. Come on. Pick for
Yes,
up
okay. I know.
and throw it to Jazz.
What if you lost everything tomorrow? Who would you run to for comfort?
What I want you for comfort.
I like that question.
I like the question because it's weird because I don't know if it's I'm Scorpio or it's just because I'm me. It kills me to ask anybody for anything.
It kills me too.
kills
I'm hard to
me.
ask for help.
So
But
I would really be one down on my luck. I guess I would. First of all, Maurice owes me a couch to sleep on. I don't care. So I'm going to be here in South Philly. But I have a ton of family. I don't really burn bridges with people. I've never been that type of person. So like, thank God, like I have good relationships with people that if I ever needed it, I'm sure there's a ton of people that would support me because
That's what's
I
up.
am that same type of person.
That's what's up. I like that.
That's good.
Good answer too.
Lovely. Good answer. Good answer.
Oh, these are good.
These is good.
I thought you were about to sing She's a Hoe.
This is good for Terry. This is good for everybody. What if every time you entered the room, you had entrance music? What would be the song?
And it's so funny because if I would have had like my 30th birthday party at like a hall and did all that, I would have wanted like a DJ and stuff. But I had like a little like intro music that I wanted to come into, and it was I'm Every Woman. Whitney
I
Houston.
love that
The
song.
beginning,
I love
the
it.
beginning.
I love
Yeah, Siri
that.
wanna come in here and hey, you know what?
Before the beat breakdown, yup, and I can just see me like
I
sashaying
Right.
So for me,
Every time you walk in a room,
y'all already know who
I can't
y'all
do
know who my go-to
I
is.
play that song when I need a little boost. Like if I'm driving in my car and I
Yup.
feel like I'm having a bad day or I'm going to an interview or like somebody's irking me at work, like I'll play that song before I go in like, this bitch. And then I'll play that before I go in the
We
room.
can all answer this one. So
Yeah.
for me, y'all know who I'm going to. My prerogative, Bobby Brown. That is my
Yo.
song. That is the hit for
Oh,
me.
God.
Anytime you know when that da-na-na-na-na, you know Maurice coming in the goddamn room. Because everybody, and it's the lyrics really fit me. Everybody's always talking all this shit about me. Why can't they let me live? That's all. I don't need permission. Made my mother something. And now it's my prerogative. What about you, Rick?
Something. What's my song? What's that song about? What's his name? Little Homie Quan, Big Homie Quan, or
Which one?
something?
Flex.
I be feeling like I'm in when I walk through.
song.
That's my song. That's what I would walk. Well, not
Entrance.
every time.
Yeah.
Every time, or majority of the
Every time. It's every time.
All right, I'll pick that one then for every time.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah.
I don't know. But serious, breaking my brain. I don't
She
know.
looks like a Janet Jackson type of girl.
Really?
I hope.
Rhythm
Janet
Nation.
Jackson?
Just walking in it.
Rhythm Nation.
No, I don't know. Maybe like a song that I love. There's so many though to pick from. I don't know.
To walk through.
Maybe Melanie Fiona Ayo.
Okay.
That's your vibe.
I'm not gonna sing it. But
Ah.
don't hear me out here singing.
Mine
songs.
isn't necessarily about the lyrics, but like I very rarely listen to like R&B music. But if I walked in to Usher's "Good Kisser" all the time, I would be so bombed.
Okay.
Not because of the lyrics, but like, that song just rocks though. Like,
I like it.
Be like, oh, I'm shit with
All
y'all.
right.
I'm shit.
I'm ready.
It smell like barbecue.
It's just like barbecue.
What if you were given a chance to go to the moon? Would you go? Why or why not?
So I would go. But the only reason I would go for the experience. But the only reason why I wouldn't want to go is because the distance, the time that it takes to get to the moon from
It takes a
Earth.
long time.
Because it's
It takes a long time.
yeah, it's like a freaking year.
Oh.
It's
It's a no for me.
It's like
though.
technically it's like a year
Not gonna
in
lie.
time on Earth from there to there.
Yo, I
So when we
didn't
come
know
back,
that.
it'll be a whole different world. So basically 2 years have passed.
Yeah, I don't like fun.
I think it's like
Oh,
it's long for
no.
us on Earth, but it's not long,
Long for us.
people
It won't
in
feel that long
in
for
the
us.
Spaceship.
Ain't that crazy? How a year will go by like
I
that for us?
had no idea.
But it's a no. I always think about like being stuck out there inevitably. Like, what if the spaceship opened up and I'm just floating like forever? Like,
I think about
in
the times we
darkness,
didn't
like,
make it in the past where we were
Ooh.
trying to get
And
there.
it blew up.
And it
the
blew
spaceship
up.
blew
Yeah.
Well, I heard what's his name?
Yeah.
Bezos is trying to go out
I know.
to space or
Jeff?
something or something. Jeff Bezos.
Oh.
I ain't got 2 years of waste.
Not me either. People be dead
Oh,
and shit.
I keep picking two.
I got some stuff down here. I need to do.
All right. What if you could date a celebrity? Who would you choose?
Damn, that's a good one.
One of them I
I don't know, cause I don't even think I really have a celebrity crush for real. Damn, I really can't think, y'all. Who would it
What you
be?
mean you ain't got a celebrity crush? We
I
got a
don't.
celebrity
I
crush.
really don't. Like, I really.
She don't crush on
never-
celebrities because she can pull them anytime.
Yes.
Who would my celebrity crush be? I don't know. Maybe I would say Idris.
Okay.
Idris Elba.
In your age group.
I want y'all to guess how old I am. That's what I want y'all to do.
My baby look good. She look good.
Cause he
told us
got me
before.
by
At
like
least
maybe
10 years.
10 years, yeah, maybe. Cause I don't even really know how old he is. How old is he?
I don't know. I ain't like.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
So
when
maybe
he
like
got me
45
by
years.
15.
Late
Yeah.
40s.
Yeah, he got me by. But you know, I have to be into older men now. So I'm more
Oh,
mature.
God.
I'm more mature.
You should say Chris
I'll give
Brown.
it to her.
I'm
Repeat
sorry.
She's drunk.
What if you had to choose a great relationship that ends in a year or an okay relationship that lasts forever? What would you choose? This is a good one. Mm.
I'm not settling, so I think I'm going for the year. The great relationship for a year.
Be
Yeah.
happy.
Just be a little sad when it's over.
Yeah, you
Get
know.
over it.
Find
I'm
another
bounced
one.
back.
Yeah.
I don't think I could go through with something that's just okay for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I don't think I would be
That's so
satisfied.
miserable.
I don't think I would be satisfied.
Irritated.
I don't think I would be satisfied at all. I'm telling you, it's a mess.
Mar, but you don't be in no relationship.
Oh, well, that's-
anyway.
Say it again. I was waiting because I didn't want to be the one to say it.
God.
I'm glad y'all know me so well. Thank God. At least your friends know you, Lord Jesus. Hallelujah.
What if you could change one thing about your significant other? What would it be?
Ooh! Because I know you watching. So, come on.
Alright. Well, we talked about this, I think, in season 1. I am the type of person, I like to date people who, like, don't got no likes, don't be on Instagram, don't do the Facebook thing.
Mhm.
Like, don't nobody even know who they are, where they come
Yes,
from.
yes.
So if I could change anything, I would change like how social or like out in the front this person is.
That was
Okay.
nice safe
So they're
answer.
introverted
Right.
and you would want an extrovert? Is that what you
No, they
Are
are
extroverted.
They're extroverted, and they don't gotta
Okay.
be introverted. They
Okay.
just have to be, I guess, less popular.
You hear that? Less popular.
Dim your light.
But no, but see, I don't like the way that sounds because you shouldn't have to dim your light for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I would never ask somebody to do that.
Just
I
stop
just-
being out here.
No, it's
Get
not
off
that
the streets.
either.
Say no, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Out here, you say, well,
I just think that like so
I
many
know,
like
right?
when so many people are like depending on you or whatever. Like
Yeah,
that.
you're friendly. Like you have a lot of friends. There's a lot of people that have a lot of
Yeah.
people that is in their
And,
life.
but I would never ask anybody to dim their life.
Yeah, I definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was good. Even though Maurice tried me.
I didn't. You picked that.
I
You
did.
picked that one.
It was fate.
That was fate.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say.
All right, read this for you. Okay, Jerry. What if you could change one awful event in the world in exchange for your existence? Would you?
Well, that was
That
loaded. Can you
is-
say it one more time?
So if you could change one awful event in this world in exchange for your existence, so if you stop whatever
Like
from
slavery,
happening,
anything. You
I
can
doubt
stop
I
it
would
from
definitely
happening.
do that.
you
but
could
you
stop it
wouldn't
from
be
happening,
born.
but you would have
I
never
would
been
just
born.
hate that one.
Right.
But would you know? I mean, shit.
One awful event.
Just say
And then,
no.
I'm thinking about, like, do it gotta be one that I lived through or just
No,
any
anyone,
time,
anybody has to
anything?
go through. It could have been the Ebola. It could be
You or
AIDS,
it doesn't even have
it
a
could be
world
anything.
thing. It could be can be
911.
something personal.
One awful thing?
911. It could be any of that.
Wow, that is deep.
Would you?
Or something
No, the question is
personal in
basically
your
would
life.
you?
Oh,
Would you
would
do it?
I?
Would
Oh,
you?
I
Yeah,
thought
if you
said-
would, then
You
which
don't
one?
have to do it.
Oh, no.
It was just let me go that way. Terry
It was
said.
meant to be.
No love.
I ain't messing with fate.
You took it right out my mouth.
What did you say? Slavery?
Yeah, I definitely would, because I'm thinking about like
300 years in your
yeah.
people, yeah.
Like where everybody
That's-
would be right now if that never
Yeah,
happened.
and if
like,
that
so I would just have to eat that. I would be like,
Well, I lived.
never
so
met
y'all
y'all.
can-
So.
Never met
y'all can
y'all.
take me. If I can go with my memories, I'm alright. And we're gonna take away slavery because we're gonna get Rosa off that goddamn bus.
Miss Claudette Colvin
You know how many
first.
people we can stop? Martin wouldn't have to do what he did. Malcolm wouldn't have to do what he
It would
did.
just
Rosa
change
wouldn't
our
have to do what
history.
she
It would
did.
change a lot of
That
people's
question was
existence.
really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not looking at it.
It don't matter.
What if you had to choose between great wealth and great wisdom? What would you choose?
I'm choosing great wisdom because with great wisdom, you know how to get great wealth. That's all.
Period. Pooh.
That's all.
Yep. Next question.
That's all I have to say on that matter.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Rick, what if you found out your spouse had another family in another state?
She the wrong person.
I don't
to
have no
ask that question.
But if you did,
But if I did, I would probably. Oh, dang. Not the kids. Because I gotta take them into account. Because I was going to burn down the house. But what if the kids was in the house?
Hey, left eye, we not doing that.
All right, well, I mean, that's what I would do. Like,
that's what I would do.
I
I
mean,
would burn down the house.
I would burn down the house.
It could be
Like,
very
you
similar.
want. You gonna feel this like the same way that you made me feel like when I found out you had a family, like a wife, like kids, or like a baby mom and kids. Like, come on, like you, that's violating.
Yeah.
So at that point, you didn't give two fucks about me and how I was feeling. So why should I care about you? Like, what your livelihood gonna be like after this? I'm burning.
She
down
sounds
some
like a
shit.
Scorpio.
So, I'm a Virgo, by the way. I'm sweet on the inside, y'all. But just
You're right, man.
I am. I don't have my glasses on. I don't really. I wear glasses. Okay, hold up. Let me. What if you could change sexes for a day? Would you and what would you do? So if you could change sexes for a day? Would you and what would you do?
Would you?
Would you and what would you do?
I would.
Would you go get
What
some
would I
coochie?
do?
Yes, she would.
I made donuts. I can stack them.
That's some tiramisu.
One donut.
No.
One and a half donuts? 3 donuts?
How big is it? It's 3.5 donuts.
What would you do?
I don't know what I would do though.
What?
That's a good question.
I always think
I would
about
do
this.
it.
Would you go pee in a stall or
I
something?
definitely would do that too.
Going in like, oh, is this how it is in here? Okay.
I would
It's
I
not
don't know.
amazing. I brought.
I don't
You
know.
would go get some cookies?
I would go with some coochie.
I don't know what I would do.
I can see Rihanna now. Shut the fuck up.
No.
She said Rihanna and said,
More
like, I can't wait to
bees.
do this.
But I always wanted to see what it's like with me throwing it back. So it's like, would it be weird if I would be like, I want to see what it look like to have sex with myself?
Like if you're
Is that weird? Like, yeah, like, cause I want to see. I always be like, well, what it look like right there? Like, I always wanted to know. So look, go ahead, Jazz.
No, you answered. You answered. I don't have an answer. I would do it. That's all I got.
I would go with floor.
Yeah, donuts.
3.5.
I'm
I
telling you.
hear 4.
Oh, do I have 4?
4.5.
What if you could be invisible for a day? What would you do and why?
Some sneaky shit.
Yeah.
I already know.
I'm gonna be real honest. I'd be real sneaky. Invisible for a day. I would find out some stuff I always wanted to find out. Snooping around people's phones and everything.
Damn.
I don't
Now,
know.
he missed that episode about sex and intimacy, but he's a voyeur. That's why he
voyeur?
likes to watch.
Oh,
Do not! He's crazy!
okay.
No!
That nigga walk through you in a minute and go,
Yeah. You be a fly on the wall.
No, not
that
like
nigga
that!
walking on it.
No, I honestly don't care what happens in other people's bedrooms. I don't. I mean, like
I know what you
the
mean.
mean part about
Yes,
it.
be
Like,
scandalous.
Yeah.
be scared.
Find out some stuff. See what we're talking
You
about.
wanna know?
Yeah.
That's stuff that you wanted to know.
Pick one for yourself.
Okay.
Cause we almost down to the wire, y'all. This is our last round. So pick 'em good.
Okay. All right. What if you could commit any crime and get away with it? What would you do?
That sounds like a Rihanna question.
It is, because I'm thinking about it.
If I could
But go
commit
ahead.
any crime, I'm sticking the bank up. Like the top federal biggest. Oh, did y'all watch Money Heist? I would like go to Spain and like stick
I
up
love
like
that
some
shit.
And you
big,
just said, and
big
it's so funny, you
shit.
said a bank robbery, but I would actually launder money.
What's the drug queen?
Ocean something?
Ocean.
Ocean.
Yeah, I would do the casino.
I would want to launder
You
money.
would
Yeah,
set
like
it
money
off.
laundering.
Like,
I would do money laundering.
Like Ozark.
Yeah, I would if I could get away with money laundering. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
You know, something along the line
Ugh.
of money. Getting away with it.
Yeah.
I would love
Because
it.
you set up for life after that.
listen.
Give me this one.
What if you woke up suddenly because your house was on fire? Which 3 things would you save as you ran out?
I would definitely save my phone to call somebody, like 911. I'm grabbing my cat.
I knew you was gonna say
I
that.
knew
grabbed
he
it.
was
I knew
gonna
you was gonna
say it.
say that next.
I am going for her first.
Say
My
that.
cat.
And then, I mean, that's it. I mean, because my mom, when she's not home, you know what I mean? Hopefully, prayerfully, that wouldn't happen if my mother was at my house or nothing like that. But I think that would be it. As long as I got a way to call the ambulance and I got my animal out of the house, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't like a material person. Everything else can be replaced because I actually have been a victim of a fire before. So
Right,
you know
I was
what I mean?
thinking
So,
of that. I was like,
it was tough, but all that stuff got replaced. Everything you got realized that
Yeah.
material stuff is replaceable.
Material
We're
stuff.
not. You know, so as long as we all got out, that was a blessing.
Rest in peace, that cat. Didn't you
I
lose
know
that
I lost a cat in that house, but she actually didn't burn up in the fire. She was just old. And she died of like the inhalation because she couldn't run. So she just like gave up. So she wasn't like burnt or nothing. She just gave up. I know. She has a thing for cats too.
I have a cat. Her name's Fat Fat. I adopted her from the SPCA.
Oh, this is a good one. Excuse my French, but this is a good one. Oh, my French. What if you could not make your own decisions, but had to choose someone to make them for you? Who would you choose and why?
Who would I choose? I would definitely choose my stepmom, Cheryl. Cause like she's the one person that I call for like sound advice, like ground sound advice. She's not gonna like sugarcoat it, and she's gonna make sure that whatever it is gonna have like the best outcome for you. And she's really rooted in the church and in spirituality, so I know she's not gonna like just tell me any old thing. I'm trying not to cuss during this description because you know. And she's she a pastor now and everything, and like she's been in my life for the how old am I? She's been in my life for the past 31 years. So I was 5 when we met. So since y'all want to do the math, so
Got it. Boom.
So, but yeah, that's the
Wow.
one I would.
Love her.
That was
No, love her. Love you.
Maurice, did you choose me?
No.
I don't know who I would choose, but I damn sure wouldn't choose you. For many reasons.
I would be curious to see who you would pick.
I don't know.
I'm picking Kyle.
You would pick Kyle?
I would pick Kyle. My best friend. I would pick Kyle.
Not your
See, look, she's picking up.
Because like you said, but like you know, I'm Andre man. But
Mine is
you
too.
but that's
My
what I'm
biological
saying.
mind?
Yeah, no.
Absolutely
No,
not.
because like you said about that sound advice, like we are very like connected. We think alike, and he can always like present different.
Oh, neither one of my parents is
and
getting
you
the vote.
provided
Neither
educated,
one of them.
educated responses.
Calculated my best friend.
Calculated responses. So.
Oh.
To you.
Oh, Tia would be good for you, but neither one of my parents getting that job. Baby, my mom couldn't
No,
pick me
you're
out a
out.
piece of gum, and my dad couldn't pick me out. Shit, I ain't nope.
That's
Got
not
that.
true.
I don't know who I would pick. Oh, I would pick. I mean, I can't. So funny, because I would actually pick my friend Rochelle. Wherever she is, I love you. I would actually pick her. She's a very, very good sound person. I would absolutely pick her. Yeah.
You ready?
No.
What if you could go back in time and uninvent something? What invention would it be? Uninvent something. Is that a word?
What would it be?
If I could uninvent something.
Why you get these quirky ones?
I don't know. Stuff that I really like. I need a minute to think about.
Good start.
If I could uninvent something, I want to say something with technology. I mean, not like I love my phone, but I'm also.
I know what you mean.
And I'm also very attached to it. Like sometimes it's just like
Yeah.
it's hard to pull yourself away from technology. Like you know what I mean? So like I don't know specifically what, but something related to
I would
technology.
do social media.
Yeah.
I see. I get a kick out of
But
social media. So.
here's the
But
thing.
it's not a need. You're right. It's not a need.
Yeah.
So listen, y'all, out there, we all got a list of what ifs that we will all, what if we did this, what if we did that, and so many different things. I hope y'all had fun playing this little game. I hope y'all took some inventory on yourselves too and thought about what you would have did in some of these scenarios. We definitely gonna revisit this again. I want to do this again. Y'all enjoyed this little exercise?
I
That's
did. Y'all
right.
got to be all in your business.
Yeah.
That's why I like
So that's good. So we'll talk to y'all next week when we're really gonna get into a heavy topic that I really wanted to get into, which might be a little heavy for me, but I'm ready to talk about it. Shit. And that is forgiveness.
Okay.
Get that on there. You forgive me?
Look at that.
I did forgive me.